The next half hour of the Easterseals Telethon is sponsored by Lonestar National Bank.
And we're back, coming to you live from the beautiful Bird Ogden Arena. And I am here with Alisa Cantu with Bird Ogden. Alisa, are you excited to be here today?
I am so excited. Easterseals is a fantastic organization helping so many people. And honestly, we keep getting so many calls. It's everyone here is so excited.
I know. Does it not make you feel good that we're not only celebrating 100 years of Easterseals, but we're actually celebrating the 42nd annual Easterseals Telethon here in the Rio Grande Valley, making a difference in the lives of children with disabilities. So let's talk about the giveaways that we have here today. You know, we talked earlier about for $25, for just $25, your name goes into a raffle for a Nintendo Switch and a griller. Okay, that is like a barbecue party all in one package.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have the griller for the great fajitas, and then you also have the Nintendo Switch so the kids are busy. I mean, what else can people want? For $25, you have a chance to win that. And Alyssa, tell them about what else we're giving away today.
We are also giving away a neoprene bag, which I have shown to you, but I do believe that they mentioned to us just before we came back that someone from HEB had actually won the Cody cooler, and they actually donated it back so that you guys have a chance again to win that cooler.
Oh my gosh, how incredible. So we have an opportunity for another lucky winner to win the actual soft-sided cooler. So do you have a cooler like that? Do you like taking coolers like that to the beach?
They're perfect for out on the beach. You get it all sandy, you can just wash them off, and they're perfect. They just hold up so well.
That's awesome. That's incredible. So I do know that we have a very special guest with us here today, Lisa. So would you like to join me so we can go and welcome a very, very special guest? And I am not talking about Cowboy Cash, because I know that you know you're a special guest everywhere you go. But here with us today, we have an Executive Vice President from Lonestar National Bank, Mr. Rene Avila.
Hello, Edna. How are you?
You know, I am doing fantastic. We are here for a great cause. We're here to raise money for children with disabilities in the Rio Grande Valley. That must make you feel good too, right?
Definitely does. Very, very, very proud of 100 years of Easterseals anniversary of helping children and families.
That is correct. So we're not only celebrating 100 years, but it's important. The message of Easterseals this year is that they want 100% of children living with disabilities to be part of the community. They want them to live, to grow, to have a life just as normal as you and I have. Now, I know that Lonestar National Bank, and here's Cowboy Cash to celebrate such an important memento that we have here for our Easterseals. I know that Lonestar is a proud sponsor of Easterseals, and you have a check for us today?
We sure do. Very pleased to announce that on behalf of our directors and employees, I'm proud to show a check here for $13,000 and for Easterseals. So
can I hear a shout out of everybody over here at the phone bank? Look at this. $13,000 from Lonestar National Bank, the Valley's Bank. So, Renee, why is it important for Lonestar, the Valley's Bank, to give back to the community?
Well, we definitely feel that it's important for us to give back to the communities that we live in and serve. And the other thing is also that we're very, very proud to be associated with an organization like the Easterseals, who for obviously many years have been serving families and children that are in need.
That's incredible. So I am going to go on to do a check presentation because I know that we have some very special guests with us here today. But before I do that, Alisa, why don't you come over here to the donor board and call out some of the names on some of the donors that we have? So I know that we've got some lucky winners of that neoprene bag. And who are they?
Yes. So Ray and Sandra Thomas, thank you so much for your donation.
Rod.
Honestly, we are so thankful because here at Easterseals, every dollar that you are giving is staying here in the Rio Grande Valley, and every single donation counts. We also have, Juan M. Rivera. Oh, I believe that we are trying to get some of the new names here on our board. We're having a little trouble because you guys just keep calling and keep calling. Those phones keep ringing, and our staff here is so excited. But if you call and you do the $25 donation, you are entered into our raffle for the Cody cooler, for the grill, and the Nintendo Switch. Yes, you heard me correctly. All of those things are available if you donate $25 or more. If you donate $100 or more, you get yourself this commemorative Easterseals 100 bag. And this is a very limited edition. It's fantastic. So keep calling.
Rod. we are back. We have another special donation check, and we have here with us today, representing PSJ Geraldine Palmer Elementary School, Ms. Garza. Thank you for being here with us.
It's a welcome. It's an honor to be here.
That's incredible. And I know that you have members of the Student Council here. Guys, how are you doing?
Good.
Are y'all excited to be here?
Yes.
What's your name?
Xochitl Olvera.
Ooh, my middle name is Xochitl. I like your name. And what's your name?
Daniel Chapa.
Daniel.
Julian Olivares.
And Julian Olivares. Now, tell me how you guys fundraise this money, because I know that they fundraise money for children with disabilities. How did you do it?
Well, the Easterseals staff was kind enough to go to our campus to do a Dr. Seuss read-along. So we were invited to participate for Kids Raising for Kids. So it just so happened that we had open house, and we decided to sell hot chocolate because it was one of the coldest nights of the year. So we sold hot chocolate. The parents were buying, and the kids were making the hot chocolate.
That's incredible. So I know, kiddos, you are young leaders in our community, and I want to tell you that I'm so proud of you for making a difference in the lives of the children in the Rio Grande Valley. You have a check for us today? You want to show us how much money you have for the kids of the valley? Show us. Wow, that is incredible. That is incredible. That is incredible. Thank you so much, Ms. Garza. I have to tell you, I really am so proud of the fact that you are teaching these children to give back.
And we're proud of them. And we're proud of our parents that supported our cause.
So, you know, Easterseals, and I know you've been learning here today, Easterseals is celebrating 100 years of service. So can you believe that Easterseals has been making a difference in the lives of children across America for 100 years? And today is the 42nd annual Easterseals Telethon. So do you know that the $100 that you are donating today is going to go to make the life of a child in the Rio Grande Valley, a child that could be your age or younger or older, that is living with a disability? You are going to make a difference in their life. Does that make you feel good?
Yes.
Yes? Yes? I have to tell you, are you going to fundraise again for next time?
Yes.
Yes? What kind of fundraising did you do?
You can ask Ms. Garza that.
You want me to ask Ms. Garza that? So I will ask Ms. Garza that. So Ms. Garza, talk to me a little bit about why it's important for the Student Council students to learn about being involved in the community.
Well, we believe that there are future leaders, and we try to educate all our students about becoming involved in the community, not only with the PSJ school district, but our district is really promoting open enrollment. So we are involved in different organizations, and we're promoting the students to get involved to help others. And we're really educating them and helping others, helping others not only with this cause, but several other different causes that they can get involved with.
That's incredible. You know, and I have to tell you, I hope that today, all of our teachers that are watching us today, hopefully this will inspire you so that you can lead on the same steps as Ms. Garza and the elementary schools and the middle schools and all the high schools. Work with your children in your councils to come up with ideas, creative ideas of how they can fundraise. I know that there's schools that do bake sales. I don't know, do kids still do at the schools, like car washes? Is that still something that is done at the schools for fundraising? Or what else can schools do? What ideas do you have to give other schools and teachers?
Well, actually, the Easterseals staff came up with a good idea where we're still pending that fundraiser where it's light up with orange. So we're going to encourage our students to wear an orange shirt, and we're pending that fundraiser. And if they do wear the orange shirt, then we're going to go ahead and they'll donate $1 for wearing the orange shirt.
That's incredible. Thank you again, kids, for making a difference. Thank you. So we are now moving on to the phone bank, and we are starting with another segment at the 42nd annual Easterseals Telethon, coming to you live from the beautiful Bird Ogden Arena. Featuring today is Lonestar National Bank, the Valley's Bank. Let me hear a big shout out from you guys. So I have to tell you, I am here alongside with one of my most favorite people, which is Renee Avila. Renee, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
And so I know that we have incredible staff here today from Lonestar that is helping us with the phone bank. So are y'all excited to be here? I'm going to come up here because I want to talk to you guys. So are you excited to be a part of the telethon?
Yes, ma'am. Very excited.
So what do you do at Lonestar?
I'm a personal banker.
Oh, so you're the new account lady. And so we want the phone to ring in. Do you have a challenge for anyone out there?
I challenge.
Go ahead, challenge your best friend. Tell your best friends to call in today.
I challenge Pete Munguia to make a donation.
Pete, if you heard that shout out, we want you to call in today. Renee, who do you have over there on the phone bank?
Nilda. Nilda,
Hello.
how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Gotten any calls yet?
Yes, sir, I did.
Awesome. And as you can see over here, Edna, Isabel has already gotten a call.
That's right.
So
I
definitely
see that
the phones
Isabel
are
is
ringing.
busy.
You know, one of the things that I'd like to see if we could possibly get our bankers out there. I'm sure there are a number of bankers that are watching this show right now. I challenge you guys, encourage you guys to call in and make a donation.
That is correct, because let me tell you, every bit that you call and make a donation is going to make a difference. Don't forget about the tote bags that Elisa has been talking to us. For $100, you get a beautiful blue tote bag. Also for $25, just $25, you get a chance to win a really neat soft-sided cooler donated by the generous HEB. And let me tell you, we have some special VIP guests here today, and our VIP guests at our phone banks. I'm going to walk on over and talk to some of these VIPs, because, you know, today's special events are only made possible by our special VIP guests, and I want to talk to them. And tell me what your name is.
Selena,
Selena, and you're here representing?
Easterseals.
Easterseals. So you're here with the Easterseals team, and your name is?
Frank Velasco, and I'm here with the Ryan and Brian Real Estate team.
Incredible. Welcome, and thank you for being here.
My name is Diego Fernandez, and I'm also with the Ryan and Brian Real Estate team.
Incredible. That's awesome for you to be here. Who else do we have here?
Jessica Marroquin, also with the Ryan and Brian team.
That's incredible. So do you have any shout outs for any friends and family that you want to challenge here today?
I have a shout out to my friends Yesenia Ramos and Carlos Ortiz.
We want to make sure that you're calling in. And who else do you have? Frank, who do you want to do a shout out to?
I like to give a shout out to all my past clients that I've helped get into a home to give back to a great organization, as well as a thank you to my grandmother who just gave a donation right now.
That's so sweet. Your grandmother called in. I love that. That is so, so sweet. Okay. And do you have a shout out for someone?
Yes, I'd like to shout out my in-laws and my aunts and uncles, cousins, everybody. Go ahead and call in.
So you want the Swaggertles to call in. So if the Swaggertles are watching, we want them to call in. And who do you have a shout out for?
For our family, friends, coworkers, and our past clients to call in and get us some donations.
That's incredible. So we need the phones to be ringing. We want to make sure that you're calling in for only $25. Your name will go into a raffle for a soft-sided cooler. Your name will also go into a raffle for an incredible griller and a Nintendo Switch. So Renee, are the phones ringing over there? Is someone on the phone?
Are not on right now. So I am encouraging you guys to please call in.
So we have many customers across the valley that are calling in, and we want to thank everyone that's calling. And so let me tell you, for Renee, did you see the really neat bags that we're giving away for only $100? $100 donation. Colder Inc. donated these really neat neoprene bags. Elisa, tell us about the bags.
So these bags are fantastic for carrying your lunch, for carrying your cosmetics, for carrying whatever it is that you would like to keep safe. It has a zipper closure, so nothing's gonna fall out. And because of the material it's made with, it is going to keep your items cool without leaking any of that out of the bag. It's fantastic. So if you donate $100 today, you will get this commemorative Easterseals 100 bag. We have a couple of people who are going to be receiving these. Carolina Moem, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much for donating to Easterseals. It's a fantastic organization. Your money is staying here in the Rio Grande Valley. Thank you to Annie and Kramer Miller. Thank you so much for donating today. And Magnolia Rentals, Inc., thank you for helping us out. The Rio Grande Valley Easterseals Day, thank you. We also want to thank Gabriel Diaz, MD. Thank you so much. And let's hand that back over to Edna.
Okay, do you want to do any shout outs to any of your friends and family out in the community to call in?
Had Karen Valdez from the bank that just called in.
Awesome.
I encourage all of our executives from the bank to call us. We've got a couple of phones that are not ringing. So please call us.
That's incredible. So we have another incredible check presentation here with us today, and I know that we have our friends that are here to do an incredible check presentation this morning or this afternoon. Your name is?
Juan Padron, and I'm here with Harlan Garrett. We are with the independent insurance agents of the Rio Grande Valley.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for being here with us. So I know that you love to give back to the community because I know that you're very active in the community as an organization. Why is it important for you?
Well, you know, it's the community that we live in, and so we need to all make whatever contribution we can to elevate our community, and Easterseals is a fantastic organization. I myself have been touched by it, know a number of people that have been, and I think if we all think about it, we all know people that have been touched by Easterseals.
That is correct. So Easterseals makes a difference in the lives of children with disabilities. Easterseals has been giving back to children across America for over 100 years. And today we are celebrating our 42nd annual Easterseals Telethon. So do you have a check for us today?
Yes, I do.
And we want to see the check. Let's see the check. $2,000. Can we get a round of applause for $2,000? Thank you so much for your generosity today.
You're welcome. And you know, one thing I want to mention is every year we've been contributing a little bit more. We're incrementing up as an organization, so we hope to come back next year with a bit more.
Well, I have to tell you that it doesn't matter what amount we donate, okay? So today, for even just $25, you are making a difference in the life of a child with disabilities. You can do $25, $50, you can give away $100, $1,000, whatever the amount is. Just like your generosity of $2,000 is gonna make a difference in the life of a child that needs the services from Easterseals. Do you know that with $2,000, you can provide services such as treatments, therapy sessions for children that are learning simple things like learning to walk, learning to eat, learning to live on their own. It's really incredible. So your generosity today is making the difference in the lives of so many children. So thank you again for your incredible generosity. What do you have to say to other potential sponsors?
Well, you know, it's really a good feeling to be able to give back to an organization like Easterseals. One of the things that our organization does is we put on a mixer around the holidays, and during that mixer, one thing we've incorporated is a toy drive so that we can have our members who attend the mixer, and it turns out a lot of our members who don't attend the mixer, they too will send toys to this event so that we can provide them to Easterseals to distribute amongst the families that they serve.
So what message do you have for another small business owner? Do you want to encourage them to give back?
Oh yes, you know, our organization consists of about 32 small business owners who all happen to be in insurance, and Lord knows there's a lot more insurance agents out there, and I'd like to encourage the insurance industry to participate in this event and get out and make the call and make the donations, because there's a lot of us, and I think we all need to participate in this good cause.
Absolutely. Thank you again for all of the generous sponsors and business community sponsors, and I want to thank you again for your $2,000 sponsorship. Gracias. Thank you for making today a success. And we are moving on. We are coming out, and I want to talk to Renee. So Renee, why don't you come on down here with me? And so Renee Avila is with Lonestar National Bank, and Renee, we are talking to everybody, encouraging people to call in. So I know you've heard me talk about the $25 donation. So for $25, just $25, what do we have to give away today? We have the griller. We have the Nintendo Switcher. HEB has donated all these amazing things. Can you believe that, the generosity of HEB?
Very, very nice.
Yes. And I want to say that we encourage all of our friends and family, everyone that knows Renee here, Renee knows a lot of people, to call in and make the pledges. So let me hear a shout out for our phone bankers over there from Lonestar. How are y'all doing? Yes? Yes? Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So I want to make sure that we encourage people. And what do you think about those bags over there, Renee? Do you like those bags that we can get for a $100 donation?
Yes, and then all of you guys that go out and buy a cup of coffee in the morning, think about that. Just for that small, donation, let's bring that money in. I encourage you guys to call in.
That's incredible. You're right. It adds up. So if you're one of those folks that gets coffee every day, trust me when I tell you, if you start adding up the numbers, you would probably spend over $100 a month.
That's
on
exactly
coffee.
right. Yes.
Okay. And so today you can donate $100 towards Easterseals. Maybe skip on the coffee, which may be a little difficult for some of us, but skip on the coffee and you get to walk away with this beautiful blue neoprene bag. Again, thank you to Lonestar National Bank for always being such a proud sponsor and supporter of Easterseals. Because I have to tell you, 100 years. Can you believe it's been 100 years that Easterseals has been around in America?
Yeah, of actually helping children and families. It's just incredible.
Absolutely incredible. And what's even more incredible is the fact that this is the 42nd annual Easterseals Telethon. So again, Renee, I want you to keep working with our phone bankers. I want you to keep encouraging them to calling. I'm going to go on over and interview a very, very special lady for Easterseals. And I have to tell you, I'm excited that you're here with me today. So you are Ms. Ana Cantu?
Yes, I am.
So, Ana, I know that you are the Adult Client Services Director, right? You work with Easterseals. So tell me a little bit about what you do.
Well, first, I want to thank God for allowing me to walk, because back in July of 1999, I'm 26, I had a bad car accident that went wrong. And of course, the car had insurance, but I didn't. So I called everybody I could for help. And finally, Easterseals was the one that gave me, you know, the help that I needed to walk. And
That's
I'm
incredible.
still walking today. And then they gave me a job. So,
oh, that's incredible.
So,
that really warms my heart to know that Easterseals made a difference in your life. So as you can see, these are real life stories of how your donations, your generous contributions to Easterseals can make a difference not only in the life of a child, but even in the life of an adult. Just like it happened here to Ana, you know, that had the car accident and wasn't able to walk. With Easterseals, she was able to have the therapy and the services that she needed so that she could learn to walk. What would you say to anybody watching us today, Ana, that's thinking about whether they want to contribute or not to this wonderful cause? What would you say to them?
I would say you would feel like hard. You have to help, because a lot of people don't have any help at all. I lost both my legs, and that was a challenge within itself. So, you know, Easterseals really helps out children and adults as well.
But look at you, Ana, you look gorgeous.
Oh, thank
you have beautiful spirit, and I have to tell you that Easterseals, I can see how it made a difference in a real person here in our own community. And I have to tell you, if you were my mother, my aunt, or my neighbor, because this really affects everybody. I mean, you never know how Easterseals can come in and help someone so close to you, so close to home. So I want to really encourage all of our callers, everyone, to call in and donate. For only $25, you can make a difference in the life of a child and even an adult. So let me tell you, Easterseals celebrating 100 years, 100%, meaning 100% of people living in our community with a disability should have an opportunity at this thing called life, right? So talk to me a little bit about what it is that you know that Easterseals does and how it makes a difference in the lives of children with disabilities that you've seen, because you work at Easterseals. So I'm sure that you've seen how it makes a difference.
Oh, it does. They encourage people, especially children, a lot to keep going, because every day is a challenge. So, you know, they know what to do and they do it right.
That's incredible. So, Ana, thank you again for being here. Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us about your experience, okay? And I wish you the very best.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless you too. And I know that we have another lucky winner that we're going to draw out in our raffle drum. So Renee, you want to come on down, and I want you to help me pick out the lucky winner. So we are going to come and we're going to draw a winner. And is Cowboy Cash out there in the audience? I'd like Cowboy Cash to come out here, please. Yes, absolutely. So if y'all remember earlier in this segment, we were talking about how HEB had donated the $25, for a donation of $25, they donated the soft-sided cooler. Well, it so happens to be that somebody from HEB, an employee of HEB that called in a donation, won the cooler. And guess what? They re-donated it, okay? So here we are. Renee, you're going to pull out the lucky winner, okay? So you can call their name out. Oops, okay.
And the lucky winner is Barb Hall from McAllen.
Barb Hall from McAllen. Cowboy Cash, why don't you bring that cooler so we can show it to everybody on screen? Why don't you bring that cooler so we can show the cooler to everybody on screen? And I have to tell you, this particular cooler is amazing. It's amazing because it actually is so great. You can take this out to the beach. You can take this out to any sporting event. You can take it out. It's amazing to keep your food, your beverages nice and cool. Do you have something like this?
I do. I do.
And do you love it?
Oh,
Yes.
It's very, 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 very convenient.
It is. It's very convenient. I love taking it out to the beach because you just have to wash it off with water and the sand comes right off. It's incredible. So I know that we've got another roll of our tote board. Are we going to show another number? Yes. So we want to. I want to make sure that we all get to see the number up on our tote board. So I know that we're going to show a number, and I have to tell you, I'm excited for you to see this number. Renee, are you excited to see this number?
Definitely.
So I want to hear drum roll, and we're going to get a number up on our tote board. So let's take a look at the number. What number are we at? Where are we at now? What do you all think? $154,000,
nice.
almost $156,000. That is absolutely incredible, and it's only been an hour and a half into the telethon, and we're already 153. I have to tell you, my heart is full, and I know that it's because everybody is being so incredibly generous, and I want to thank all of you. Muchas gracias for calling and making your donations. Want to make sure that we talk about how this particular segment is brought to you by Lonestar National Bank, the Valley's Bank. Every day, our Easterseals staff are honored to join families and celebrate milestones and so many of life's special moments. We celebrate what is possible.
Life doesn't move in a straight line. It's a flowing composition of meaningful moments. The small and big ones that connect us. We celebrate our own unique rhythms. Do the things that fill us with pride. Fill us with love, connection, and infectious joy. And then we champion these moments, stealing the last ray of sunshine, touching someone's life, leveraging opportunities to reach our full potential. At Easterseals, we honor our legacy, but always have an eye on the future and provide our communities with the disability services they need to truly live a life with possibilities. This is how we see life and have for the last 100 years. We celebrate all abilities, limitless possibilities. Easterseals, celebrating 100 years of disability services.
And we're back at the annual Easterseals Telethon, coming to you live from the Bird Ogden Arena. My name is Edna the Saddle, and I am your host for the Easterseals Annual Telethon. And this segment is brought to you by Lonestar National Bank, the Valley's Bank. And here with me today is Renee Avila, representing our Valley's Bank, Lonestar National Bank management team. Renee, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, Edna.
Thank you so much. And I know that you've got your volunteers that are here, that are calling, that are taking the calls from everyone calling in some sponsorships. Talk to me about why Lonestar National Bank is involved.
Well, it's the obvious, right? You know, we definitely believe in giving back to the community, and here the employees are also a very, very important. The employees are a very important aspect of our community outreach. They actually serve thousands of hours every year, you know, devote their time to various charities as well as nonprofit organizations, and Easterseals is one of those. So definitely proud of what's going on here. I know they've gotten a lot of calls, but we need you all calling in. We absolutely need the calls coming in. So
I know that today, Renee, we have some really great giveaways. For only $25, your name goes into a drawing for a chance to win a griller and a Nintendo Switch given to us by KRGV. So KRGV has been the generous donors of a griller and a Nintendo Switch. So anybody that calls in throughout the telethon and makes a donation of at least $25 has a chance to win this incredible Nintendo Switcher and griller. Thank you again to everybody that's already called and made this possible. We have already raised over $154,000, Renee. Can you believe that? $154,000.
Remarkable. Very,
it is
very nice.
absolutely remarkable, and it's only because of the generous support of our business partners and people like you. All of you watching us from your homes, from your businesses, calling in and making a donation. I know that we have some additional check presentations that we have today, and I know that we have some particular checks that we're going to be donating or presenting today of some donors, and I want to tell you that I want to make sure that we are here taking your calls. I want the phones to be ringing. Renee wants the phones to be ringing. Cowboy Cash wants the phones to be ringing. So we want to make sure that you're calling. We have amazing employees here from Lonestar. We have VIP guests here. We've got Noble, Texas. Oh, hi, Noble. How are you? So we have great volunteers here. Again, thank you so much for calling. We are coming to you live from the Bird Ogden Arena at the 42nd Annual Easterseals Telethon, and we will be right back.
The last half hour of the Easterseals Telethon was supported by Lonestar National Bank.